Hi, welcome today where we are going to be taking a little closer look at one of the flutes from my collection. We're going to be revisiting this one. This is a Shades of REZ Flute made by Tim Blueflint. I got it used a few years back. Has a date of 2014 on the flute itself. So as of this video, it's 11 years old. Made from mildly flamed eucalyptus wood with some Purpleheart accents. Key of G, 4th octave on a piano. It appears to be a one-piece board design. Raised nest. It has a little inset where the block fits directly into it. And once it is there, it's not very adjustable front to back when it comes to trying to dial in the tuning. For example, if it was a cold day or a warm day, things like that, there's not much movement there. I would say there's maybe I think it's a little less than 1/4 of an inch overall movement. It does have a chimney. The wings do extend the full length of the true sound hole. The flue is in the flute body. Nipple style mouthpiece. Breath hole looks to be about 3/8 of an inch. And I will put all of the contact information, measurement details down in the description box below this video. Right now, why don't we listen to what it sounds like dry? There's not a lot of back pressure on this flute. And I do need to say that I took this flute with me somewhere last year, almost a year ago exactly, and someone was playing it and mentioned that they felt it wasn't quite in tune. And so I took it home, checked it out, and sure enough, these two holes in particular were fairly off in tuning. As I said, it's a G flute, 4th octave on a piano, but I did need to enlarge those two holes to kind of bring it in tune with itself for some reason. I didn't really notice that. I wasn't trying to find faults with it when I did my first looks and other videos with this flute in the past. But now I think it seems to be pretty well in tune with itself. So, I was a little surprised when I found that out. Tim Blueflint and the Shades of REZ Flutes are played by some pretty exceptional flute players. These two finger holes, were out significantly. It would have been, I guess I can't say impossible, but extremely difficult to try and make up for those differences with breath pressure when playing the flute on those two holes. Anyway, got it retuned. Seems to do great now. I don't think I've tried playing it over a backing track since then. I might have to soon just to make sure it's doing okay. Let's add a little bit of reverb and delay now to the mix. Pretty sweet sounding flute. Pretty sweet sounding flute now. Tim Blueflint, Shades of REZ Flutes. This is a mid-G, 4th octave on a piano, made from slightly flamed eucalyptus. His name and everything. With Purpleheart accents. It's kind of a simple yet elegant design. Tim Blueflint wins awards quite often when he takes his flutes out and he enters them in like art fairs and things like that, and quite often he is awarded a lot of first places. I've seen others, but workmanship is very good. Again, I don't know what happened with the tuning on this. I can't imagine just 2 notes going out of tune, honestly, like that. That was very surprising to me, and it was an unusual thing to have been pointed out. I'm glad the person did catch it and mentioned it to me so that I could go home and address that situation, or at least investigate it more. And it was definitely out. So I'm not sure if it changed later or if it was just a little off to begin with. I want to thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank you for watching today. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and click the little bell down by the subscription button so that you could be notified the next time I post a video. It could be taking a first look or a closer look at a musical item that comes to me. Could be a tutorial on how to play the Native American style flute, one of the simplest melodical instruments to learn in the world, in its basic 5-note pentatonic scale. Plus the octave note. There's so much you can do with those 5 plus the octave being 6-note scale. So many things you can do with that. Very musical, slightly limited range, but this gets some of those above the octave notes on this particular flute very well. If you wanted to go beyond that, this has a lot of other scales available already in it that you could also learn. And to become a master of that could take a lifetime. I know I'm still working on it. You could find music videos where the Native American style flute kind of gets the spotlight shown on it. Could be solo by itself, with another flute, or in most cases with many other types of instruments, kind of as a backing, with the flute taking over kind of the vocal line or the melody line. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you are having a fantastic day. Take care.